Hi everyone, my name is Ivan and today I'm going to show you how to make an authentic carbonara with high quality Italian products. Here we have the ingredients for a carbonara for 4 people. Mezze Maniche pasta, eggs, black pepper, Pecorino Romano and Guanciale, which is the pork cheek. Don't know where to find these ingredients? No problem. I can recommend you a great supplier. It's called Food Over. As you can see, they have sent me a box with all the necessary ingredients to make a recipe for 4 people. However, there are also many other fantastic Italian recipes you can choose from. Now for the recipe, we'll start with the guanciale. The first things we need to do is remove the skin and then cut it into cubes. Or strips is fine too. Remember, don't throw away the skin, you can always use it in a broth to give it more flavor. Next up is the pecorino, which is an aged cheese made from sheep's milk. Pecora is sheep in Italian. The one we have here is Pecorino Romano, which is an hard cheese similar to the famous Parmigiano but a bit saltier. It is very tasty and has a strong flavor, so must be used moderately. We are going to grate it now so it's ready for later. For the eggs, we'll begin by separating the yolks from the white. Although we don't need the egg whites for this recipe, it's a great idea to use it to make some yummy meringues. Mix the egg yolks together while adding in some black pepper and most of the grated cheese. Make sure to keep some of the pecorino to put on top at the end. Then it's on to the guanciale. We are going to fry it without oil as it already has enough fat in the meat. We'll start to cook it on a medium heat and then once it begins to fry in its own fat, we'll lower the heat so that it doesn't burn and become lovely and crispy. Remove the guanciale from the pan and put it on a paper towel to remove the excess fat. As they say, the secret for a good pasta is the pasta. That's why here we have an excellent bronze brown Italian pasta. All you need to do to cook it is to bring some water to boil in a pot, add the salt and the pasta. Put a splash of hot water in the egg mixture that we made before and mix so that the cheese melts. The water will also make it easier to achieve a nice cream without the scrambled eggs effect when we combine it with the pasta later. It is time to test the pasta. If you like it al dente, you'll want to see a fairly subtle white circle. Otherwise, you can cook it until the circle is gone. But make sure not to overcook it as the pasta will absorb too much water. Put the pasta in the pan with the fat from the guanciale and finish the cooking by adding some of the pasta water. This water is full of starch, so it will help thicken the sauce and make it nice and creamy. This step is very important. Turn off the heat, add the egg mixture and start to toast the pasta so you don't end up with the famous scrambled effect. The eggs will cook with the heat of the pasta and will gradually thicken the sauce. Finally, time to plate up. I prefer to put the guanciale at the end, so it stays nice and crunchy. Add a little pecorino, some pepper to finish, and now we just miss to enjoy this tasty carbonara. Buon appetito!